3 or 4 that I've just killed myself with Loki. You get down to 1, and then he's just like, no biggie. You know, it happens. But still second, still pretty good. I think I have time to maybe play one more. Let me check here. Yeah, I think I can do one more. That is an option. So one of the problems with staying like good animals with Bearstein is that, similar to dwarves, if you don't find Bearstein, like you don't find Lordy with dwarves, you just lose. And then that's really unfortunate. Sometimes you can pick up medium support units, grumbles and whatever, to try and transition you a little bit farther. But we already knew that there was a dwarves player that was doing well. And in that universe, the animals are terrible because Angries typically can farm you for free and make their units much bigger. So I really needed something to try and go way over what Skip was doing, because we fought him earlier and he was dwarves. So you really want, you know, even medium trees, like, I had a chance there to still win. Obviously, I wasn't really finding any of the 6-drop trees to do it, but like if I pick up a second Ashwood, I'm pretty big enough to at least rumble with what he had going on. I do appreciate the follow, Carter and TMD. Do we want to play Pants one more time for the end of the night? I don't see why not. Hey, Nude Unplugged, appreciate it. Yeah. Fuck it, right? Sharon is fine, but like my results on Sharon today are pretty good overall. But he's pretty linear and he's pretty boring. I want to play Hatball. I actually think that the buff that Pants got this patch was very nice for him. Yeah, so if you're low rolling and trying to salvage a bad game, you kind of have to not take things like Adventurer or anything kind of similar to stuff like this. You would want to avoid if you are low rolling. You really want to try and take stuff that accelerates you above and beyond what you normally would take. So things like Princess P are actually really strong, you know, assuming that you also have supports, to just be a lot of stats to try and survive. It is not something that scales. It's not really going to be a good spot long term. I shouldn't have played that. I should have had it down here. But in a world where you are trying to live, anything that has numbers is going to be better than something that needs to slay to get value. Stuff like Lucky is not going to be as good if you're just trying to survive and not get 8th, basically. 8th is your nightmare scenario. 7th is also not great, but 5th is about the same as... It counters basically one of your firsts at the tier that I'm at. 5th for me usually ends up being about minus 45 to 48, something like that. Which is not great, but it is... You can recover from that. Whereas... where I'm at right now, if I get an 8th, it's 112 points. That's 3 firsts back to back to back worth of points. That is miserable. You never want to be in that scenario if you can avoid it. So if you feel like you're low rolling, and usually it's pretty obvious, you know, you're down here with 20 health when everybody up here is at 40, you just have to make a call and decide that you're not going to keep taking damage like that. I really want to take this spell. I hate Vampire. I kind of hate Stag too. But this also sucks. Like, all of these are terrible. I'm going to take this. And we're just going to do this. Of course. Yeah, and sometimes the strategy for avoiding a high roller like that is just to dodge them in the lobby and then play for second. And that's also a strategy, you know? Like, playing for second is obviously not ideal, but, like, a new shop would have been okay. I probably should have taken the spell first. I didn't mind the Good Witch. I'd really like this to slay so I can just sell it and get it off my board. Because, like, she sucks, right? But she's fine if you get the treasure from her. So the extra support really wasn't terrible there. It also lets me do something like this. Maybe it's this first. I don't mind any of those. Maybe this is not good enough anymore, and I can just buy the Vampire. All of these units want to attack first. Do something like this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's not really any reason to not take it. I was kind of already deciding on buying this so that I could support that anyway. I probably should have just had her in the back. I don't know why I had her in the front there. That's kind of awkward. Like, I want the stag to attack, but, like, it could just be buffing this, and then it doesn't die right away, because if this gets attacked, that's so awkward. I don't love Vampire, but I do like triples, so I'm going to take it because of that. This probably should just be this. Yeah, this is just better. Even possibly something like this now. Ooh, yeah, I like this. I want to pick up a unit. I just don't know which one. Could just be Donkey. Could be the pair, like take one, lock the other one. Kind of awkward. We don't have a lot of health here. Creeper can be really good, yeah. It's probably correct because we do have the two of them. So I guess it's something like this, maybe. Kind of awkward because this isn't supporting anything anymore. Maybe it's just this to make sure that we maximize our stats. Like, obviously I want the Slay, but maybe just having the max stats is better. So we got the Slay, but our opponent's pretty big here. Hopefully this hits here. Yeah, this Donkey is going to prove to be somewhat problematic, I think. Yeah. At least kill that. We're probably not going to be able to kill this. It's pretty big. I did lock that Reaper, right? Yeah. So, we did not find hat or ball. But we did find treasure map. I don't actually have any mice, so I don't know if I want treasure map yet. I don't really want a tier 5 treasure. I would much rather have either a tier 6 or a 3 or 4. I think I'm actually going to take the ruby slippers here. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to roll. I think I can roll one more time before I have to commit to taking something. Which in this case, I think I'm going to take the stag for the Mad Mim. We'll put one creeper in, something like this. This looks great. This looks fine, yeah. I am going to lock for this and possibly this to just eat the Brave Princess. Gain some life. Interesting. He's very large. I feel like we're just getting like mega farmed by all these goddamn donkeys. And I don't really know what to do about that other than just not run into the people that just have golden donkeys that have plus 1,000 health, but you know. I guess I'll work on that. Yeah, that could be. I just, like, I hate them so much. I really only want them so that they can get the 3, but we don't really have any better units to put in those slots yet. Kind of feels bad. I like this. I think this can go now. Maybe we can't afford that. Like, I do like gaining the 3, but maybe we can't pay that much gold for it right now. Kind of need to roll, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess. What's a bot? Yeah, I suppose we take this to get +2 on our guys. It's not terrible. It's possible that the vampire should be under this, so that he gets extra buffs from the thing. That could be correct. Did I just get fucking blown out by a fireball here? Holy shit. I am fine, but like, wow, that was a rough fireball right there. Like, it was rough, but of my own making because of the creeper buffs that I wanted. I don't think I want that yet. Now that I have one Spellweaver, maybe it is correct to... Maybe I have to buy this first. And then we can... 6-5. It's pretty big. Still think the ranged unit is going to be better. It's like this. Pretty awkward because this unit's not really doing much and this is only supporting one thing, but... Like, what's the other configuration? Something like this. And that gets less buffs on this, too. Risks these not being able to attack. We'll try it. It's probably not correct, because I don't know if those are really going to be able to slay much anymore. I mean, they did both get to trigger their things, so... Worked out. I would very much like to get the hat ball going, if we can. That did go pretty well for us, yeah. Alright, so we'll take that. We're gonna need some more 3s here. Can I afford to put this pig in ever? Not really. Take a 2. I could take a 2. The price is kind of right for it. Guess we just put a 5/5 in. Yeah, the ring would be pretty good here for sure. And they're pretty big. Like, as far as range units go, like, it's respectable. It's definitely bigger than the Spellweaver is right now. Maybe I buy one just to put it in here. No, it's the same, right? But I think it's correct to lock with the shrink. I gotta pay 3 to get a tier 2 treasure and like a 10 whatever. I mean, it can't be worse than like this crap, right? Like, the sarcophagus has 3 hits at most, and this is just... bleh. I don't even hate grabbing this Romeo as a 3 as well, since it has a discount on it. One short. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's got cats too. Ugh. Not ideal on the cats. Though this did get a little bit of extra attack, so that's not bad. I don't think we can actually win this, but that was not terribly surprising. Take 4 here. True Love's Kiss. That's interesting. These are not terribly exciting. I think we're gonna skip, actually. I think I True Love's Kiss this guy. I've seen worse. I have definitely seen worse. So we're not really slaying anymore. Power Orb seems good. What, 1, 2, 3 evil now? Still the same? I think we do dump the sarcophagus here. I want this. We lock for it. I guess we dump a 13-6 in, because it's just like the biggest thing in our hand. Not ideal on that one. Yeah, soon. That is the plan. We're losing a lot of breakpoints to like 1 from something like this. We end up killing him here, which is nice. We are not super healthy, but I've seen worse as well. So we'll pick up the Spellweaver for sure. We roll. I would like to get this Romeo. Is there a way that we can get the Romeo? Not really. I don't really want to give up on this pair to pick up another pair. We could just shard the Romeo and do a different 3. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Same problem as we had before. I think I'm going to pick this up, sell it, and pick this up. It's fucking game, man. I still think it's better to take Crystal Ball over Hat, specifically. I am going to take it over the Ruby Slippers here. I would like that as well. So this is bigger than this, and an 8/8 is about the same as that, so I guess it doesn't really matter which one is in. I guess this one's better because I'd rather get that grinding extra stats. It's always Jormungand, huh? Okay, we're at 8. He had Hat, Ball, Fork, if anybody noticed. Yeah. I guess. What are we giving up on to get this pair? This one? He's so big now, though. Can we give up on this stag because he just is trash? We can. Give up on this. He's trash too. I'm over it. Great, more creepers. Look pretty dead here. Overall. Suppose we should move this around a little bit. Maybe. Alright, so I got a plan. He just needs to bop into this a bunch and make my doublies have just like a shit ton of attack. And then I'll use that to kill this fucking 100,000 echoed over here. That's the plan. We figured it out. Well, the plan didn't work. It fell apart. Keck, wait. Not even close. So easy, this game. What is it like to have it all? This doesn't have any targets. I think we have to roll. I think we take this. Weirdly, it's like the only thing that's gonna make us huge here. I think we take one of these. I think we have to skip the mouse for right now. Buy this, almost complete this. If I roll, what are we hoping for? Nothing, right? Can't buy doubly without selling one of these. Which I suppose we could do. I mean, what does completing this even do? Nothing. Guess we'll buy this. So there's a doubly here, but I don't think we can afford it now because I bought this because I'm dumb. I don't know why I say things and then do a different thing and then the thing was real the whole time. We might just be dead here though. It's kind of hard to say. We do get a lot of attack every time that our opponent mummies, but like he has a golden pumpkin. It's kind of rough for us. This not dying is also bad. Just don't see us having enough stats. No, you know what? We got this. We'll shoot this. Okay, that wasn't it. Oh, alright, we lost. We tried. Could still get third actually, if this Geppetto loses to the Waddle. Nope, we got fourth. Unfortunate. But, if you think about it, we did see both hat and ball on pants. But again, they were on the same, you know, treasure, so didn't work out. Then we just, like, never saw him again. What are you gonna do? So that puts us at +1, sorry, +3 on the day. Perfect. At least we didn't go down. That was definitely positive. I am going to call it a night, I think. I believe that I streamed a bit longer than what I had planned on. I think I only planned on for about 5 hours, and it's about 6 hours here. It will show up. The only time that treasures are removed from the things that you can see is if you take it. It pulls it out forever, basically, and then you just can't get them again. But you can actually keep seeing the same one over and over and over, as far as I'm aware. But if you take, for example, the ancient sarcophagus and then get another 3 and replace it, you won't see it again. So basically, if you're trying to force hat ball on pants, you just keep fulfilling 3 treasures, and you just keep taking them and replacing one, usually whichever one you don't really care about, and just keep replacing that slot until you get the one you want. So, yeah, I think I am going to probably call it a night. Don't forget to follow. I will be streaming quite a bit more going forward as well. I'm planning on streaming basically all night tomorrow. Keeny Meeny, appreciate it. I'm going to see who else is on. We might go ahead and raid somebody. Looks like Trinid is on. You know, we did Bop Kleck earlier. I think we could maybe go over there. He was a good sport about it. Yes, we can stream the tournament. There will be a 15-minute delay, but I believe that they're also going to have the same amount of delay for it, just to make sure that there's no compromise for it. My plan will be to stream the tournament. I will try to do comments